Hey y'all. So, is it just me, or will politics not let us come up for air? So, I'm sitting here still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that Trump's brain matter could have been splattered all over Pennsylvania, and really dissect who this Matthew Thomas Crooks is and how the hell Secret Service dropped the ball when we get notifications that Trump's now on the golf course. He's done pulled up at the RNC. His court cases are being thrown out, and he just chose his VP. Can we breathe? Can we come up for air? Anyway, let's roll with the punches. So, as you've heard, Trump has chose his VP, his running mate, J.D. Vance. Many people are in shambles and divided on how we feel about him. I personally am concerned. For starters, if you don't know who J.D. Vance is, he is a Republican out of, I'm not sure where he lived in Ohio during his Senate run, but he is from Middleton, Ohio. Brother, son, father of 3, husband, and seems to be, as I'm researching him, he seems to be very much in line with what we believe, what we stand for, and the policies that we want to implement. He is very strong on how he feels about protecting our borders. A lot of the reason why is because there is so much drugs, fentanyl really being the strongest, in my opinion, that is coming over the border. And his mom is a recovering addict, and she survived her heroin addiction. And so I can understand why he is so tight on protecting those borders, because as he says, no child should have to grow up as an orphan and losing their parents at such a young age. He does believe that there should be restrictions on the disperse of welfare. He does believe in proof of citizenship to be able to access the American amenities, inclusive of being able to vote. He appears to be very pro-life. We do know that he is very diverse. His family is multicultural. His wife, pretty brown girl. However, what concerns me about J.D. Vance is that he is a flip-flopper. And I have no issue with people changing their minds. You have the right to change your minds, especially as you gather new information. And it warms my heart that so many people are giving Trump a chance because they've seen how he handled policy making during his first term. So I like that aspect. And as many people came out and said, including myself, when Trump was first introduced as being on the ballot, I think we all kind of was like, WTF, what is America doing? That now just reality stars and just anybody can run for president. We all had our suspicions. We all was concerned if this man was to have gotten into office. So I can understand JD's point in saying, I am never voting for this guy. This is hilarious at this point that he's even running. But my issue that I have with JD is not his suspicions, is how he chose to basically dog walk Trump with the words that he said. That's what I just can't get by. If he would have come out and just basically said, I don't really support him. Even he could have even said, I'm gonna be a never Trumper. I'm not supporting this guy. He has not been in the political sectors. He doesn't really know what's going on. If he wanted to go with that, okay, cool. But he didn't just leave it at that. It was, he's repulsive and he has a big ego and he's America's Hitler and he would close his nose and just vote for Hillary before he ever voted for Trump, and I'm a never Trumper, and basically idolized Obama, and he pretty much wrote him that Little Rascals letter. Dear Trump, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You are the scum between my toes. Love, J.D. Vance. Sir, that's problematic for me. That's what makes me a little bit concerned, because it was not really until he started running for, the Ohio seat, which I don't really know if he was going to actually pull that win out for Ohio. But, he got that good Trump bump. Then all of a sudden it was like, all hail Donald Trump. I love you. You are the best man for the job. How could anybody forsake thee? I mean, kissing all type of ass. Also, what makes me concerned about J.D. Vance, but I give him grace because he came out young, eager, excited to be in politics. I can't really tell you too much about his politics because I have not followed his political career, mainly because it really kind of just started, which to me is almost a blessing and a curse. Like, Lord knows I want all fresh faces, new blood in Congress. However, he's so green a little bit to me. I think his political career has been about 2 years old, and now he is next in line to have the next greatest seat, the next most powerful seat in the land. Is he ready for that? And that's concerning, because when the daggers come out of the left, please don't ever underestimate the left. When they show their daggers, when they come out for blood, when they start digging in your past, when they start pulling out all these things, when they start coming for your family, as you see, when they start hiring hits on you, are you going to stand 10 toes for America? And are you going to be the backbone for your president? Or are you going to cower and become a rhino that I mentioned before? Are you going to start saying, oh, well, are you going to be a new Pence? Let's just be real. Are you going to be a new Pence? We cannot have people in Trump's circle that he cannot trust. We cannot have people representing us that we cannot trust. Now, many notable people have backed him. They've said that they support him, that they trust him. I think that what is giving me peace is the fact that I trust Trump. I trust that Trump is a very strategic and calculated individual. That it may be for our good in the long run, if you picking up what I'm putting down. We just gonna have to see, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. That's the pick. So we just gonna have to see. Just keep folks in prayer, y'all, for real. Prayer works. Just hit y'all knees about these people that is in charge of our lives and our futures. And J.D. Vance, when I'm telling you, we are watching you like a hawk. We are watching you like a hawk. You better come in here, sit down, don't ask for nothing, don't touch nothing, don't break nothing, sit your ass down. Like, I'm so serious. We are watching you. Don't play in our face, JD. I'm telling you, we hot, and don't play in our face. But what y'all think? How y'all feeling?